I think we're live. I think we're live. And we are live. And welcome to another episode of Caturteer-Channel PrprLive. Okay, now. Alright, Kachi is an animated artist VTuber. I do Live2D. Live2D? Was it not appearing? Live2D? Live2D? Okay, never mind. I did Live2D animation art and a bit of gaming. Yes, now apparently my overlay is not working. I think so. Alright, so without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so today, what's happening is I'm going to be doing the head XY. Most of the head movements is already done and set up nicely. Oh, because I didn't turn on this too. Okay. Alright, so yes, let me see. Yeah, Live2D animation art and a bit of gaming. Alright, so today I'm gonna be working on getting the head moving, the XY. This is only going to be the head and probably the very specific parts of the hair. Yes, now. Top front hair. Okay. Alright, I might not even do the hair. Okay, let's go. Alright, so today let's start off with this part. Normally I'll say get the model all bald first because this is the easiest position to start with now. And then we're going to go into the main head, which I've already sort of sorted it out beforehand. Yeah. Alright, so for anyone else who's like, oh, what do I do from here? Yes, yeah. Oh no, the cat copied the wrong thing to the wrong place. Okay, now. Alright, so what we'll do next now is this now. Alright, so hello Sino, hello Aldi. Welcome to the stream now. How's it meowing? Alright, give me a meow can. There is something wrong with my time. The end time settings. Can you just sync it now? Yep. Alright, it's finally synced. Okay, yeah. Alright, so today doing the XY settings. Yes, yeah. Alright, so normally what I always say is for the XY, always focus on getting the overall shape in first. Yes, yeah. Alright, because without the overall shape, things don't work out now. Alright, don't worry, it's gonna look awkward, it's gonna look weird at this stage, but that's perfectly meow. Alright, because the whole idea is to get the overall shape. Once the overall shape is in, oops, and remember the keyframe. I forgot the keyframe. Yes, yeah. Kachi messed up. So, back to square one. Alright, so now we go in, we go into the keyframe, and then we just drag this out. And yes, so how's things going for everybody? Sino, Aldi, has things been going good? Has things been going meow? Today's weather is kind of crappy in Singapore. Welcome to Crappy Weather 2022. Yes, yeah. Alright, so what's happening right now is I'm just getting the X movement for the head. Okay, it means that I see the head kind of moving, and yes, I know the face is completely warped. That's perfectly normal. That's part of the plan for now. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so let me get this reflect nicely first. Okay. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Alright, and then we go for reflect motion. Alright, and now we are done. Let's move on to the next one. Which is going to be the Y. So usually this part is where things can get a bit complicated sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Pull this off. Drop this down. Okay. And then this gives me the downward look. Yeah. This is what I need. Looking down. Okay. Alright, now with the downward look done, let's go upwards. Okay, and then give it the upward look. Okay. And we'll move this up. There we go. I know right now the face is squishy here and there, yeah, but let's see. Yep. Okay, this is looking good today. Alright, so the up head, maybe I can make it a bit smaller to give it a distance. This one's a bit small. Okay. Alright, so up, down, overall warping is done. Now let's move on to the next part. Okay, and that's where I'm gonna do the Alright, so from the side, let's go upwards. Yes, now. Okay, upward. Alright, so this is all looking good. The upwards movement. Yes, now. Alright. Hey, so this one maybe goes down a bit lower to match this. Yes, yeah, and then we'll go down. Alright, so overall this one, the shape and the angle is almost there. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, and now this we've got the up, down, up, down. Okay. Alright, maybe this one can move it down a bit. Yes, yeah. Alright, forehead down a bit. Okay, and then we move in here. Alright, so this forehead also can go down a bit. Yes, yeah. Overall, try and get a good overall shape, and then let's look at the overall looks, how it moves. Yep, looks good. Okay, time to reflect motion. Yes, yeah. Reflect motion. Alright, and then we're gonna have a look at this and overall. So overall, the head movement is kind of really locked in to what I want. Yes, yeah. Right there, we have a very good head movement already in this thing. Okay. Alright, so this is just the first step of getting everything in here. Alright, now let's move on to the second step. Creating the overall illusion of the head movement. We'll start with the head base. Yes, yeah. Okay, so moving with the head base here. This model, I will be having to access Twitter for a meowment there. So, I will be hiding what I'm actually going to be looking up here. Okay, DaPurpleSharpie. Alright, so we're gonna go to on start. Okay, Linktree. Portfolio and commissions here. Oh, those artists who did the models work on Star Monster. So the reason why I moved to actually like check out this page here is I need to get a few quick references on the art style. Yes, yeah. This is one I need. This is one I might use. Okay, this one is also pretty good. Yes, yeah. This is also pretty good, yeah. Let's go with this one then. Okay, so what I'm actually looking for is this portion here. Can you see how this is coming in and it forms this shape? This is what I'm gonna be doing on here. So putting this at the other screen. Yes, yeah, for monitoring. Monitoring purposes. And reference purposes. Okay, so it's time to warp the head base into whatever I need now. Alright, so let's first start off by going to here, head base. We're gonna change this to 14 by 14. Alright, I hope that is enough layers. No. Let's go 16 by 16. Alright, so usually I try not to keep these ones too high level of meshing here. However, to achieve what I want to achieve, this is the best method here. Alright, so we're gonna move to this side. So let's have a look at her artwork here. So I'm gonna add in width here. 3 because I protect this side of the art first. Alright, and then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Yep, 8 looks good. Alright, so this I should have full control over the movement I need here. So at the bottom of the eye is when this thing goes the most in here, based on the art style. Okay. I might have to increase the amount of meshing for the face here. So do that in a moment. Okay. Alright, and then going in here, this one curves in a bit based on the art style. So this one, normally if I don't have an art reference here, I'll just use my own judgment. However, what I love to do is I love to see how the artists actually do it, and after that I'll try to like emulate the artist's art style here. I know it's a bit tricky how I'm like, you know, saying yes, we're emulating the artist's art style. Can be pretty tricky sometimes here. Like where all the layers are on here, I kind of want to emulate that a lot more, which is something I usually try to do. Hey, one thing though, the art for this one is a bit tricky because of the how they do the mouth and onion. Okay, so let me just have a look at my own mouth what I did yesterday. Plus it tall. Okay. Alright, so you go over to this side. We got the head shape all done nicely. Yes, yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright, let me also put back this height to 8 so I have a bit more control over this part again. Yes, yeah. So the most important thing right now is to make sure that the layers are all nicely put in. Okay, the shape is all nicely done for the head. Okay. Alright, so this is actually where I find is the trickiest part, trying to make sure that everything blends in here. I know the line is already working, but the colors, as you can see, is not fully blending nicely here, so I need to remesh those layers. Now it's a matter of finding what is the right amount of puff for the cheek here. You see the cheek here? It should be slightly lesser puffed, but still giving the top a bit more leverage. So maybe I might want to change this up to 10, so I got a bit more 12, more control. Okay, yeah. Let's change this one to maybe 4. Yep, so I got a lot more control on this layers. So I want this to be curved, but I also want this to be well constructed. Alright, so now I believe I've gotten the structured shape I want. Alright, so with this one, yep, you can definitely see the shape come in for the face. Okay, and we're gonna pull this out and get this reflected first. Yes, now. Okay, reflect motion. Can you put this back in? Okay, so now we got this one all done. Let's go into the head base here. Okay. Alright, so technically left right is working now. Can I do a auto mesh on this? Heavy. Okay. Now let's have a look if heavy holds up. If not, I'll have to do it manually. Alright, so you can see there's a bit of bleeding out at the corner here, yeah. So definitely the heavy didn't do the job. It did most of the job for this part, but just at this corner it just failed to maintain. So let's go onto the head base and see where it needs swapping in. Okay, so if you're looking at this area. Alright, so let's now increase the number of things here. Okay. Right, you can go on here. Okay. And then we'll go for connect. Auto connect. Okay, so around the same level here to here. Right, so around here I also yeet this out. Move this down here and then go here. Oh, basically her idea is to create a lot more layers to work with, a lot more triangles and vertices to work with here for the band. Okay, yeah. Right, so this side I kind of like messed up as well. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Okay, now you go auto connect. Alright, so now we look at the new head movement. Yep, there you go. Can you see everything's all bending in nicely? Let's check the reverse side. Yes, everything's all bending in nicely, so we got the face shape all done. Alright, this is solely the face shape on linear, and this has nothing to do with the overall structure yet. Okay, so now moving the head base. I'm gonna start controlling some of these to give a better look at some of the angles. Yep. Okay. Example here, I want this. Oops, yeah, she messed up. Put the keyframe. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be going in here and starting to warp this thing inwards a bit. Another reason for this warp here is actually to give this face a slightly more 3D look to it when it goes up and down. It doesn't like stay 100% the same. It warps in a bit. Yes, yeah, giving it some sense of an angle. Okay, going upwards. Okay. This one I'm gonna loosen up on this part here a bit. Yes, yeah. Alright, so this one might be subjected to change later on here due to the face details, which I cannot tell until I get to the point. Okay, but based on this one right now, we're gonna go and this is now looking all good. Yes, yeah. Yes, so I'm pretty happy with the head shape right now. The head shape is basically what the artist's art style is similar to. Okay, so now let's move on to working on the art, the eyes, and the face in general. Alright, so with the face all created here nicely, we're going to go into let's see what else I have here that I can move around. Upper shine. Oh yes, this is upper shine of the head. We'll work that one later on, yeah. Okay. Let's settle this one first. This upper shine, I might do it at the end after I finish at least the hair here. Okay, so let's go into facials and let's get the individual layers all worked out. Alright, so now we got the X. Let's move the X this way. So obviously the first red flag is this portion. It's being overstretched, so I normally like to squish it in here to match everything nicely. Okay. Alright, so with this I pretty much got a very decent shape of the eyes and all done up here. Okay, so yep, you can start to see the 3D-ness in this already pulling together. Okay, this one I think I want to stretch out a bit more, just a bit. Yes, yeah. Okay, alright, so in terms of this is done, let's go here and move this out. Reflect motion. Okay, and drop this back in here. Okay, so this is what I got in the left, right? Yes, yep. Okay, so we're gonna have this go down and this will go upwards. Above upwards there'll be not much of a change. Yeah. down, squish, upwards is done. Okay. Alright, and then the next step is with this one going upwards, we're gonna turn this way. Right, so for this one, I will have the angle warped a bit this way now to give it a bit of angled look. That's why I say I can't determine this portion of the face yet until we reach this stage. Same for this one. Isn't it? Alright, so let's have a look at the overall again. Okay. Alright, and with this we've gotten a very good setup of the things here. Okay, so now let's go into default values. Alright, so back on the head here, I want to do some changes to it. So one of the changes that I did see, switch it back to 2.2 so it's easy for the changes now. Maybe 3.2. Okay. Alright, so the first change I need to make is actually in here. Well, I need this part to come up a bit more overall. Yeah. Okay, the second change is here. I want the chin to move out a bit to give it more you know, a look following this shape here. And then this part can afford to go in a bit. Yeah, just a bit. Okay, we are done. Okay, so once again I said this was subject to change, so now time to move this out. Okay, we go over here, reflect motion. Going down, reflect motion. Okay, send this back in here. For the facial, same thing. I'm gonna bring this out. Okay, and there's gonna be reflect motion here. Alright, and then go down on the reflect motion is here. Go up, reflect motion. Okay. Okay, and with this set, we've gotten basically the whole head mostly done. Okay. Alright, done. Okay, now we'll move on to the next step. Okay, now. Okay, well, those are all done. Facials, blush. Okay, so now let's work on the eyes movement. Okay, so going on the angle X. Right, the eyes is kind of disturbing me at the moment, yeah, so I'm actually working on this. Normally, I prefer to work on the nose first, but there is just something in this eyes that I want to work out first here. So what I actually want to work out in the eyes is actually due to the art style. I want to make sure that the eyes can maintain. Okay. Kochi messed up. Okay, I forgot the keyframe. Properly. I rather this was not split properly, parented properly, so okay, yeah. So let's go with the eyes. X. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna be doing in the eye X here is what goes to this side. I want this part of the eyes to actually come out a bit more. Easier. More similar to the art style. Alright, and the other side. This side, I'm gonna set this to width 4. So I've. Alright. This side 4, width 4. Okay. Hey, so this one I can actually take this and I can also warp this as well. Yeah, I need this to widen out. Yeah. Alright, and this one gonna squish in a bit this way. Okay, there we go. Okay, the eye overall shape is showing better right now. And then next thing I need to do is this one can't be as big. Yes, yeah. So I'm gonna go on, switch this to 2. We'll move this down. Alright, so this gives it a slight sense of distance. Okay, and now notice the eyes are done on this end. Let's get this out. Reflect motion. Okay, we get this back in to the eyes, and that's the next part. I'm gonna go into the iris itself. Yes, yeah. Okay, iris OC, Y, X, EXP. Okay. So one thing I'm gonna be changing for the eyes here now is actually this should be here. Okay, let's see if I set this to the X here, how does it react? Okay, okay, now I know where this needs to be now. So this should be before expressions. Yes, yeah. Okay. Right, this would be before expressions, after movement. For this to work. Yes, yeah, to swap colors. Okay, so this is gonna be head X. Okay. Alright, so when this thing goes this side, I'm gonna have this one warp the shape here. Okay, basically creating a more also called new angular shape here. Yes, yeah. Okay, you can definitely see the difference from here to here. Alright, and then this should not affect all the new yes, so this actually follows in nicely, yeah. Yes, now. Alright, there we go. Okay, next up. For the reverse here. Alright, so towards this direction, I don't want this to be... I want this to be a bit bent, yes, yeah, but not as crazy as the other side. Yes, yeah. Alright, so this portion, let's move it out a bit more. Yeah, you see. Okay, but overall, I think the eye shape is settled. Maybe this one goes in a bit. I just try and find that sweet spot where I'm like, okay, this is it, yeah. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, so now with this one all done, what's next here is I'm gonna take this to the iris all the way here. Ctrl CV. Okay, and then I'm gonna from reflect this. Okay, so this has to match there nicely now. Alright, so I'm just going to go into the right eye and then wait a moment. Okay, and the iris is here. Okay, so all I need to do is take the heat X, drop this here. And then we yeet this, move this in. And then maybe you just reflect this. Yes, yeah. So we'll have just created the entire movement. Okay, so maybe some fine tuning because the details here are a bit different. But yeah, pretty much I'm done with the head looking left, right. Yeah. Okay. This is all good. Alright. Now we got this one all done. One thing I might want to do is maybe just move out a bit. No, I think it's fine. Okay, 1, 2, we'll move a bit. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we go to the actual heat X here now. Go the other side and 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, let's have a look from the overall gain. Heat X. Yep, we are good. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now the eyes are done. What's the thing else? There's something that struck my mind just now. Yeah. Eye shape. Oh, the rest of the eyes. So let's have a look at the heart brows. No, heart eyes. Oh, this, if I am not wrong, it should move pretty normally. Yeah, yeah. Nothing I need to be too concerned over. Maybe a couple of things, yeah. Okay. Alright, so for the heart, let's just set the heat X now. Okay. Which is pretty much on this side. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna pull this out. Let's give it back that 3D overall look, yeah, and then we're done. That's it. Okay, and then we can just go to the other side. Let's do the O first, yeah. That's a shook eyes as well, yeah. Both of them should be fine. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Hey, this one on the other hand is just this side that needs a bit of fixing, yeah. Sugar X. Okay, yeah. Okay, angle X. Yep. The other side is fine, yeah. Okay, now go over here. Alright, and then just set X for this. Yes, yeah, X. Simple setups. That will solve the problem. Yes, yeah. Alright, and then we can go to the heart as well. So the heart was an issue here. Okay, yeah. Heart X. Okay. Right now the heart X in. Let's just swap this out to the heart. Okay. Alright, so the heart X is mostly on the reverse side, which is actually this side here. Was all squished in, so I just need to pop out that. Just a simple pop up. And we're all good here. Okay. Maybe this one I should have the heart squish in a bit here. Now looking at the overall. Okay, what's this one? Find the heart, squish it in a bit here. Okay, there we go. Right, so this is all perfectly done. Okay, so next thing is let's go for the smaller eye. Smaller. I think that is probably, I'm hoping no issues here. Okay, yep, also no issues here. Okay, alright, so there we have it with the X for the eyes done. Next up, we're gonna go on to do the nose. Alright, so for the nose, normally what I like to do here is I like to pull the nose out of the face first here. I know this sounds weird here, but okay. Allow me to explain here. What is this nose shape? Hey, so I believe nose shape doesn't really have to move. The main one they move is nose shine. Okay, yeah. Hey, so nose shine, I'm gonna do a heavy. I'm pretty sure it was not heavy. Okay, I'm gonna do a shine here. And very importantly, this has to be in the center. Okay, there you go. So shine, shine. Other reason why I like to move this out is so that non-warped control. Non-warp. Okay, that sounds weird, yeah. I say I want the controls to be not warped, and I have full access to the angles I want, yeah. Alright, so now let's go into X. Okay, so on this one, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have this squish to almost nothing. This entire portion squish to almost nothing. Okay. Alright, and then we have the overall here, going up here. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, so once I got this one, just reflect the motion. Okay, and then we're gonna go back in here. Drop the nose back while it should be, which is under facials. Okay. And now what you have is actually a nose that reacts to the overall movement. Can you see this? Yes, yeah. So what I wanted was just that that meowment of yes, this thing moves accordingly. Yeah. Okay, now with this one all in, we can get on the actual thing I need for the nose here. So on some moves here, I'm gonna move to this here. I'm gonna go for yeah, she has a very sharp move to this here. Like she loves the artist, okay, loves to just get this one done like this. Okay, let me just swap it in. And the artist loves to get the highlights very sharply pulled out here. Of course, I don't have all the layers that she normally uses. Yeah. So, okay. Alright, so I got this one all nicely put in. Okay. Alright. This is going in here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the next thing that's gonna change, as you can see, this is actually moving very nicely now. Yeah. from one side to the other side. Yes, yeah. So this looks really good. I'm actually very happy. Yes, yeah. Okay, gonna move the nose out. Reflect motion. Okay, yeah, and then move the spot in. Okay. Next up, let's go and sort the line here. Alright, so the nose line, this thing, yeah. Let's go for heavy. The nose shade here, let's go for heavy as well, yeah. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do right now is back to default values. I'm gonna set this to as a line. Okay, centralize this. Okay. Alright, Ctrl C V, V, V. Okay. Okay. Alright, and I think I did my best to get the lines all nicely put on. Yes, yeah. Okay, let's set this to X. Okay, now this is in here. Okay, I'm not sure how this will fare, but I'm just gonna give it a try and see how it works here. Okay, looks not too bad actually. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, this overall I feel has to be a bit lower. Okay, so now looking at the overall shape of this here. Okay. I feel like this has to be bigger overall. Alright, yeah, so you can maintain a more lower shape. Yeah. Hey, so the next thing is I'm sorry, my little parrot is screaming. Okay, yeah. Okay, gonna move this upwards here. So this thing forms a very nice shape on this. Yes, yeah. Okay, yeah, it doesn't impose on the overall look of this. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right, for the shine though, one change I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lower this here, so the movement looks a lot more smoother. Yeah. There we go. Okay. And next up, we got this part. This now line and this. Send this to out on the main here. Okay. Huh? Wait. Any? Oh, one is here, and yeah. Okay. So those two, just set them here. Reflect motion. Okay. So this is shine. So shine to shine and the line to line. Okay, so with this, I should have obtained a very nice left right for the nose already. So, yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm thinking the line seems weird. Okay, yeah. The line doesn't seem to reflect properly, yeah. Yeah, this one is fine. The other side is not fine, so I'm gonna move this out again. Reflect motion again. Yes, yeah. Now let's have a look at this. Is it moving properly now? Yes, yeah. Okay. Right, now the line now moving properly. Let's move the line back. Okay, back to the line. There we go. Hello, Willow Heart. Where you can't catch a streams, you watch your bots. Thank you so much, Nya. Yeah. These days, I'm going to try to stream a bit more on YouTube because I want to have some stuff more properly documented. Yes, yeah. So today I'm working on the nose at the moment. So the nose is actually moving really nicely. The next thing that's gonna get a bit of movement here is the cheek. Okay. Yeah. And that's the other issue of the nose needing to go long and short for the yes, yeah. How often do I stream on Twitch? I stream almost daily on Twitch, yeah. Right, but of course my Twitch streams are a lot more chaotic. My Twitch streams are a lot more how do I put it? Not as well explained as in my YouTube streams, yeah. So that's why I draw the line where YouTube is more focused on explaining the streams. Twitch is more of all hell let loose, yeah. I forget what I mean, yeah. So it's like on YouTube, on Twitch, and I mean, like, you know, try to think of a topic other than rigging while doing rigging, if that makes sense, yeah. But on YouTube, it's just rigging is rigging. So that is how I handle the platforms. I know it's a bit, it doesn't really make sense sometimes, yeah. But the main reason why I handle that was I want to have a proper documentation of some of my rigging stuff, yeah? And I'm very sorry my bird is screaming. Yeah. And so if you go onto Twitch, you just see a lot more explosions, a lot more craziness, okay, as compared to YouTube. YouTube is very, very tame for my channel, yeah, and I intend to keep it that way, yeah. Like, you know, Twitch is just my daily, you know, go to office and work something out. I feel like my streams on Twitch feels like my office, yeah. How about like, actually I do say this on stream or on Twitch very often that I just see you know, I see chat, like I actually love chat, okay, both YouTube and Twitch, yeah. But Twitch one is a bit more I'll go there for like, okay, today the cats do work, who's gonna accompany me at work, yeah. Whereas on YouTube, as you can see, I'm more concerned over, okay, I want to make sure that the videos are all in sync. Sometimes even if I do multiple streams on YouTube, it doesn't, growth wise, it doesn't make sense for me to you know, cut my stream halfway and say, hey guys, I'm gonna start the next chapter here. But the reason why I do that is to ensure that, you know, if people who are watching the VODs, they have the best experience. I'm actually like, you know, more of like creating a video, filming a video than just pure streaming, if that makes sense, yeah. I guess that's how I see and how I treat both platforms differently, yeah. Both of them are good. Yeah. But the problem with Twitch is, you don't really have a good record of what you do. Right, yeah, like, you cannot really find VODs that easily. Whereas on YouTube, I find that the VODs, because they are more searchable, I think it'd be a mess if you just go there and see daily rigging on my channel every day, yeah. I don't think that's a very nice, nice look to my channel of my channel just daily rigging every day, yeah. As people do come to YouTube to learn, do come to YouTube to look for more Haha. I want to say more high quality content in the sense, yeah, but they look for more curated content. You see. So anything I want curated, that's why it goes on Twitch, YouTube. Anything I want, just let all hell let loose, and I don't want to, and half the time I just shut down my brain. Am I rigging a whole head today? Today I'll be rigging the entire face, so not the hair. Hair not included. Hair will be in the next video, which is either after dinner or tomorrow. Yep, that is the plan for today. It's either after dinner or tomorrow I'll be rigging the hair. But in terms of like the eyes and all, will be all on this video. That's how I mostly split my videos as well. So this is the reason why I split it is also there is a high chance the hair may take like a second or third stream very often, yeah. Or sometimes even the face may take a second stream where something is just more complicated, yeah. So in order to ensure that I don't exceed like 4 hours on my VODs, okay, yeah, because once I exceed 4 hours, YouTube gives problem with my VODs, yeah. So to avoid problem with the VODs, yeah, I try to end all my videos by 4 hours, you see, yeah? Which means that sometimes it's gonna be a problem if I put both the hair and the head together, yeah. I hope that sort of makes a bit of sense, yeah? I would rather, I know that sounds a bit weird, I'd rather compromise a full stream than to have a bad VOD, yeah. Because on YouTube, I want my VODs to be all good and easy for people to refer to. Yes, yeah. That is usually my main goal when it comes to VODs, yeah. Just want everything to be nicely put. Yeah, okay. Alright, so as you can see, I am mostly done with the head. Now I'm just left with the mouth. Okay, let's start the mouth first. Okay, so I will go for this old mouth. No, okay, I go for this one. Yeah. Okay. So the reason why I say I need to start mouth is I need to put the mouth in the correct position first before I can do anything here. Okay, let's go. As you can see, the mouth basically warps out of shape. So I kind of want to maintain or like work out the shape for the mouth here. Yeah. So I'm a bit torn between how I want to do the mouth. Okay, so let me explain you. So unlike the other mouths where I'm usually more like, okay, I want to make it look more realistic, this mouth is the artist has a more cartoony style to it, to her art, yeah. So I want to make sure that the cartoony style of the art holds nicely, yeah. So I'm not too sure what is the best approach yet. That's why I'm gonna be experimenting a bit. So yep, the artists love to have the mouth move pretty far away from the cheek here. You see now. So I'm gonna try to maintain that distance. See? Not my usual cup of meow, but I always believe in changing based on what the artist does, yeah. Similar to how I handled like Nupon's art previously. Oh yeah, the fact that I have not put out the VODs for Nupon's stuff, yeah. Okay. Alright, so I think the overall shape is there. Let's get this going down. Okay. Alright, so it goes down and yes, just a bit. Okay. Alright, so for this one I want this to go up and up a bit. Get a bit bigger. Yeah. What about the one here? A bit smaller. Okay. Alright, so now we move on to this side. Okay. Hey, so that's where my concern comes in, where the shape kind of becomes a bit tricky to handle. Okay, yeah. But of course the whole idea is to get it handled properly, yeah. Okay. Alright, so rather than just the insides, I want to make sure that the mouth movement looks all good here. Okay. Down. Okay. Going up. Alright, so all this is good. Okay, I'm liking the setting for this here. Okay, I'm gonna move the mouth outwards. Yes, yeah. Alright, so with this, just gonna go this side and then reflect motion. Okay, going down, reflect motion. And the last one is just going up and reflect motion here. Okay, so with this we have obtained a pretty good setup on the head and mouth. But let's just look at the overall look of it now. Yep, the overall look looks good. Get the mouth open. Okay. Alright, this one doesn't hold up. This one doesn't hold up. Yeah. Okay. So this one looks good from here. Move this out here. Move this down. Reflect motion. Okay, yeah. As you can see just now there's some error of the mouth movement. Now it should be all fixed. Okay, so the next step when it comes to this, is I realize there's some popping. Okay. Mostly on this part here. It's just a bit of popping here now. Alright, so what I'm gonna do to solve the popping is we're gonna go in the main head. This one's just gonna be a tad bit smaller. This one. Alright. That should murder the popping issue I have. This one. Yep. Okay, this is all done nicely. Okay. PrprLive's head is done for now. Oh, not yet done. Okay, let's get the mouth done here. Okay, alright, so let's move on to the other part of the mouth, which is the inner mouth. So this is where things can get a bit tricky sometimes. Yeah. Alright, so everybody duplicate this. Okay, upper teeth all done. Alright, let's set all this to the Y first. Alright, so for this one, I love to keep the Y separate because it will create lesser problems overall. Okay, so bottom teeth Y. We'll have this one just go up this way. This one's going to go down. Okay. Alright, so for the upper teeth, this is going to come down a bit. Yeah. And then this is going to go up a bit. So you can definitely see the difference here. That I'm trying to create in terms of the movement. So the up down. So there's a bit more 3D look to it here. Alright, and then we go on to settle the tongue. So downwards. Okay. Coming upwards. Okay, so there you got that 3D look for the mouth up down. Okay, so now let's do the X. Okay, so X is basically the left, right? Okay. Alright, so the tricky part is the bottom teeth needs to squish in a bit. Okay. Right, for the upper teeth, yep, it squishes in a bit. But overall, I'll have this one move forward. Alright, so overall this thing moves a bit more. Yep. Okay, and then we have the tongue. Yes, now. Okay, so we go down and up, we can already see a difference. Yes, now. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we go to the bottom teeth, we go to the back. Alright, so this is where I need to X as well, yeah? Okay. Alright, so for the X for this one, it's just gonna go, can I go for 1-1? See, 1-1 might work here. Okay. This only work if I push this one a bit more this way now. Yeah. Alright, back teeth here. Let's set this up. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, so let's sort everything out one by one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, gonna pull all this out. Now bring it to the front. Yeah, let's put it to the front first now. Okay. Alright, so this tree, you can go on here, reflect motion. Alright, in the bottom teeth, there's also X here, we can go for reflect motion. Okay, I should take this out first. here. Okay. Reflect motion. Okay, and then put this back in here to the bottom teeth. So bottom teeth goes to bottom teeth. This one is the upper teeth to upper teeth, and the last one tongue to the tongue. Okay. So in theory, all of this should be ready and yeah, all nicely set up now. And now we can just test this at all angles. It should work. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Alright, we got a slight issue here. This way, let's go into the tongue. Okay, now. Tongue is moving a bit more. Yes, yeah. So why? The tongue is moving a bit more. Yeah. I think aside from that, we are done with the overall. Yes, yeah. Okay. Yep, we're all good now. Alright. Hey, so today, let's see. Hey, so about 1 hour 11 minutes. Okay, yeah. Alright, so alright, you know what? There's one more thing I would want to do for this one, yeah. Yeah. We got a bit of time, a bit of extra time ahead of what I wanted, yeah. Alright, so one thing that I have not done is this. Can you see this shine here? I'll probably animate this with the hair or after the hair is done, yeah. Okay. But more importantly, let's get the ears sorted in first. Yeah, select ears. Okay. Alright, so for the ears, let's get this work done. Okay. Okay, so this is where I also have to work out this one. The layer here, yeah. Okay, 654. What is the line layer? 736. Okay, so 736, yeah. Minus 5. Power 1. Can this be 736? This will be 0. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright. So at this level, I just need to sort where this is gonna go. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now let's also go down here. Bring down. This will have to pretty much follow here. Okay. It's a nice first try. Okay. Going upwards. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's where I go. I'm gonna go up here. Alright, so for this one, let's have this go a bit smaller. Yes, ma'am. like that. Okay. Now. Okay, now. Alright, so now the left right is done. When the sun goes out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, this one might want to go a bit lower now. So this one is more believable. Keep it higher. Okay, a bit lower instead. Okay. Alright, so going up. This one, yep, this one is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. Alright, so for this one, I just need this to overall follow the shape here. Overall follow the shape here. Okay. Nothing too complex. Okay. Alright, and now with the ears, let's have a look at the ear overall here now. Okay. Alright, so now we'll move on to the next part, which is under X here now. I need set one here. 5. Okay, so this is basically where the so-called split will happen. Okay, not the transfer, not split. The transfer will happen from back to front. Yes, now. Okay. So my job was just to move it right to the edge now. Just move right to the edge. Alright, on the last one, move this right to the edge. Okay, and right now everything should move nicely. It should be pretty much seamless now. Okay. Alright, so now the ear all done here. Ctrl C V. Reflect angle X. Okay, and then we can get this here. So not eating. Okay, Ctrl X. Alright, we can save this, and we should have pretty much the whole head in here. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, so today let's have a look at the overall progress from today. Yes, yeah. Okay, so we are coming to the end of today's stream. Let's go. Okay. Alright, so today's progress is pretty okay, I guess. Yes, yeah. Let me just click out. Okay, there you go. Alright, so today's progress we have alright, we have the head moving left, right? So the head movement here is actually tied to as close as I can to the artist's side of the head here. So if you go look at her other artworks, okay, similar to this one. Okay, this is yep, using this as a reference, that's how I got the head shape. Okay. Alright, so in terms of the mouth, okay, it's also done. Right, so you can actually see the difference. Let me just put this. as I move foot around as well. Yes, yeah. Yep, everything's all moving on. The ears, the mouth, and everything is all certain. The head, the face, XY, yes, yeah, it's all set nicely. Yes, yeah. Alright, so that is it for today. Okay. Alright, so this is time to end the stream. Hey, once again, thank you so much for coming to my stream. Kochi Caturteer in the house, yeah. And I will, if you want to see more of my stuff, you like this video, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel. You can to see more Live2D stuff. I'll try to do more regular stuff on YouTube as well. If you want to see more regular streams, they'll be on twitch.tv/Caturteer. And follow my socials and everything, and I will see you on the next stream. Bye bye. Yeah.